welcome back to the Brain Damage Podcast, everybody. Here what's the word?
On the run.
Extortion.
Joining us today is
You
Aiden,
start that shit. Shut the hell
Is
up, Jacob.
Aiden,
God damn. No.
Sammy, also known as Animonkey, and DAmanual, also known as DAmanual. Me.
Oh, that's how I'm known?
Huh?
That's how I'm known?
Huh?
I'm known for being DAmanual?
Huh?
I thought he was known as the cum goblin.
Anyways,
Yeah.
we're here for a very special event.
In the mythos.
In the mythos,
As
you
you-
are the cum
as-
goblin.
As you can probably hear in the
on
back.
on the Brain Damage wiki, it states exactly what Manuel is, and that is
Yeah.
the cum
Well,
goblin.
it's the
Yeah.
cum goblin incarnate.
Anyways, as you can hear in the background, probably we're by a campfire right now. We're out camping. Yeah. So this is gonna be very
Yep.
nice. Even though there's like
Yeah.
weird like audio distortions with our voice, that's just because we have like a mask on in real life, and that's why it's like weirdly distorted
we're
like
still
that.
we're still trying to keep up with the COVID regulations,
Yeah.
even though they're not not like super
Yeah, it's a beautiful
enforced
night out.
now.
6 gigabytes apart.
Yeah, this is a really nice 6 gigabytes. Where it's a beautiful night out. We're just chilling by the fire. We're gonna tell stories, not necessarily scary stories, but just stories in general. Just something to chill off by.
For the October episode.
Yeah,
Since
this is a chill
since,
episode.
I actually
Since-
have a somewhat scary story. A little bit. It's not really that scary.
Yeah.
but-
Do you want to start
Actually,
us off?
Well,
Oh,
wait,
yeah.
It's not a super scary. Look, it's not
something-
super scary. It's not scary. It's not really much of a story either, honestly. In fact, it's more of a sentence.
Uh-huh.
All right, man, we'll go.
Okay, so I have something to say before Sammy talks.
Wow!
What? Before Sammy...
No, no one else can say it, dude.
I guess
Oh,
no
no,
one knows
kidding.
what we're gonna say.
Somebody said it.
Dude, since you guys told me about the COVID regulation stuff for this episode, it kind of made me upset. So I wore that funny mesh mask that one woman wore on a plane.
Oh, that
Do you guys
one.
remember that?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wore that today.
The one that was
Uh,
like a centimeter hole everywhere.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just mesh. It's literally just
Yeah.
mesh.
Show a picture of it.
Oh, that thing.
Right,
Oh,
right.
that thing.
I'm
I
doing
I
that right
forgot
now.
about that fucking mask.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
now let's get into the story time.
So, like, what were you gonna say, Sammy?
Yeah, let's start off with Sammy.
It's not, I was just gonna say I was at my girlfriend's yesterday
What's her
at her
address?
house, and before I was about to leave, like we just hear like this ominous like carnival sounding music like fading in, and then my girlfriend, she tells me, oh, that must be the ice cream truck that comes around at night. It's super weird. Like, why does it come out at night? I was like, what?
That
There's
is
no way. And then I
so
look out
sus.
I look out her little peephole, and right as I look in, the ice cream truck comes into view and goes out of the peephole, and that was fucking scary.
That sounds.
Y-
really
I
scary.
definitely would have gotten ice cream.
And then like
Dude,
one,
it was at night
That
though.
sounds
Like, what is an ice
terrifying.
cream truck doing at night right now? Like, what?
but when it drove by, did it play like the FNAF ambience music?
Oh my god, that would be so awesome.
No, I was playing like
definitely
carnival
would have been the ice
music,
cream guy.
like you know what I'm talking about? Like,
Yeah. What time is nighttime? What time?
dude,
is
it was
nighttime?
at 8 o'clock at night.
8 p.m. That's pretty terrifying.
That
Yes,
is-
exactly
it is.
right. Like,
I would
what's
have
it doing that late? It's dark out. No kid is gonna be out like
To be
fucking
fair,
getting
you live
ice
in a
cream
rich
that late.
neighborhood.
Like, dude, for real. If any parent lets their child get ice cream at 8 at night, then they're a fucking terrible parent.
Maybe it's for stoners. Maybe it's like the stoner ice cream
Yeah.
man.
You know, maybe you're
Yeah,
right.
you
I
know
don't
what? That
know, but
reminds
it's
me of a
fucking
story.
creepy.
That
That'd be
reminds me.
so
That reminds
awesome,
me of
dude.
my time in prison.
Yeah?
Do you remember that?
Yeah, you were. You
I was
went
in
to-
prison
Just
for
at the
5
middle of the night
years.
with
I
an
was
ice
in-
cream truck.
No. I was in prison for 5 years.
You went to prison for 5 years. Well, you went to prison in 2012 for tomfoolery, right?
Yeah, until 2017.
Yeah.
It was
For
pretty crazy.
tomfoolery.
Honestly, in there, it was really crazy. There was this prisoner named Bubba. He was really big. He had like this like gay like leather jacket. It was white. I don't know how he allowed it in prison, and he didn't have an undershirt, so it was just like his tubby like stomach outside of like a torn white jean jacket. I don't even know what it's called.
Descriptive. Holy shit.
I know. He also had a red bandana. It was weird, dude. Bubba, you could not mess with him. He was the alpha, honestly.
He was
Was he
the alpha
a-
for prison.
was he
Was he?
a-
Wait,
was-
did you say he was your cellmate?
No,
or
he was just like the alpha of like
just
the holding
big
cell
dog?
was in like the block, you know,
Y-
the section.
Did you have
Alright.
any experiences with him at all? Have you talked to him?
No, I personally, but there was a bunch of hazing rituals like there for like because it separates everybody by race, and since I'm the white guy, I had to go with all the Nazis or else I would have died. You know how it is in prison.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyways,
I
they
get
had
you.
me. They had me.
Did they shave your head?
No,
and
they
shit?
had me
Like-
clean a guy's balls with a toothbrush. It was really weird. Like he had a bunch of
Dude.
schmegma.
That's what you could do though in
That's
prison.
typical
Yeah, in
shit.
prison.
Though. That's typical shit for real.
Luckily,
what you
I didn't
get.
have any like sexual harassment charges though. Like none of that. Just had to clean that guy's balls. But that was pretty simple.
Yeah. Not
Yeah.
yet.
You didn't. They didn't make you do anything else, right, Jacob? Like,
Oh,
He said
there was
no,
this,
he
there was
lives
this.
and-
You know, now that you say it, I am remembering the one time with the rubber ducky, but I don't want to get into that. That's a little. Ugh, I don't want to get into the rubber ducky stuff. Anyways, enough with prison. Enough with
all right,
prison.
I
That's
get
in
it.
the
I get
past.
it. The rubber. I mean, I've heard about that one too. The rubber ducky can be pretty brutal.
Yeah. Enough of that
the-
prison stuff. That's in the past. Nobody wants to hear that.
Yeah. I'm glad you were able to clean up your act, Jacob. It was really
Yeah.
like.
Tomfoolery, dude. Like, oh my
Yeah,
god,
that
that's
5 years
so-
was
How
pretty
could, I'm
rough.
surprised that you're like you don't like even seem like the kind of guy to like pull off tomfoolery. Like it's
I know. Honestly.
that is almost as bad as I told you guys I went to California in the beginning of December, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
So after I went to Universal
Huh? Okay.
Studios,
Okay.
the
yeah.
day after, we went to Santa Monica Pier. So what was so funny about going to
You
Santa
fucking
Monica
cut
Pier?
out like he's like I was at.
Oh, sorry. I was at Santa Monica Pier,
Uh-huh.
and I got to tell you how terrible it was. My time there, after swimming in the coldest ocean ever made,
Ever made.
Ever created by
and
man.
ever made by man. I was like, oh my god, I'm in GTA 5. This is awesome. It literally felt like I was in Grand Theft Auto.
Because
But
of all
we
the
went on
things there.
the pier. We ate Bubba Gump.
Bubba. Oh my
it
god!
wasn't.
Don't
it
even get
wasn't-
started on
it wasn't-
Bubba.
It wasn't bad. It was just mediocre. I
Mediocre.
didn't have a jacket, and it was cold as hell. December.
Really?
December cold. Yeah, I didn't have a
California?
jacket, and I swam. So I'm
Oh,
surprised I
dude,
didn't
that
get like
sounds
sick
awful.
as hell.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised since it was tropical weather. I mean, I assume it was just slightly colder than usual.
No, California fucking ocean sucks ass.
No, I understand
know.
the ocean, but like just general temperature, I'm surprised it was low.
Well, it was really cold because I was in the water. And
What-
my trunks
Was
trunks
it
were
a
so
cloudy
cold.
day?
No. It was actually a sunny day. But it was
okay.
December, so it was already like pretty chilly. To us, since where we live.
Yeah.
Ocean
very
is like ocean water at California will have you shivering, my brother.
Yeah,
I
I
know,
don't think you've
it
ever
was-
been to the ocean.
I've been to the
I
ocean
know.
before. I've been to San Diego when I was 14.
Yeah.
But yeah, after all that, something good happened. I found one of those Lyft bikes. I
Um,
paid for like $3 to go down the pier. It was awesome. I love those things. They go so fast.
Do they? That sounds awesome.
And I drove that bike all the way to where we parked, right?
hmm
I passed all the parking spots, every single one, and our car wasn't there.
No way, you're lying, dude.
It was a rental car. No, I'm not kidding. It was a rental
God.
from here, from where I am. We rented it here. We took it to California.
And it was gone?
It was gone, Jacob. I looked at the sign. It said that it could get towed. We called the towing company. They didn't have the car.
Oh my
So
god.
that means our car got stolen.
Are you fucking for real?
I am actually serious. We stood out there. I was freezing my nuts off. We were out there for 3 hours because the police would not get to us. We called them 3 times.
Dude, what the fuck happened then? Like, I assume if it's a rental, they'll have a GPS thing in it, right?
I was gonna get to that. So once we called the police, they came over here, and you would assume, since we were at Santa Monica Pier and our our hotel is in Anaheim, they would ask us if we wanted a ride there because
didn't
and
do
they said no. So we had to ask a person that my girlfriend's family knew. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys I was with my girlfriend's family
Yeah.
for this.
Yeah.
So surprisingly, my girlfriend's stepdad's cousin or whatever came and picked us up. That surprisingly lives in California. We
Wow.
waited an hour. He lived an hour away.
Wow.
That doesn't sound like a real
I
title.
mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
My girlfriend's stepdad's cousin.
Yeah, that's how it was. Yeah, that's the
guess.
guy. I'm surprised. Like anybody remotely related to anyone that was with us was around us at all. Could you fucking imagine that shit? But we got lucky, and he picked us up, took us to our hotel, and we were supposed to leave the next day.
And you couldn't since you didn't have the rental, right?
Exactly, yeah. So we had to get another day in the hotel, which was $350.
Oh my god.
But when we originally got the hotel, it was $250 a night. So that it was an extra
Like $100.
$100. Yeah, an extra
Yeah.
100 to keep the room for an extra day.
That sucks.
I know. But so my girlfriend's mom had to call the guy that she rented it off of to see if he had a GPS on it. Thankfully, he did. LAPD, super helpful, but the police that we called that was in Santa Monica Pier, I don't know what department that is, but you guys fucking suck. You guys suck so much, dude. I hate you.
Thank God.
Like, did
we're
they just
in
not do
California right
anything?
now, right?
For 3 hours.
They just
Like
did not
they
get
couldn't
dispatched.
give us no help at all. I hate.
Did you
I
ever get
hate-
the rental car back, or what happened to it?
Yeah. So we got the car back, right? After like 5 hours of looking for it. I didn't go out with my girlfriend's mom to find it. She didn't want us being around like the people who possibly had it, and lo and behold, it was crackheads.
Yeah.
It was
of
fucking
course.
crackheads. When they
got
found
into
the
it?
car. Yeah, they got into the car.
Was it unlocked? What happened?
It was so funny about that. My girlfriend's stepdad left the keys in the car unlocked.
Oh my god, you're fucking
Dude.
kidding me.
Basically gave the car to the robbers.
Dude, what the fuck?
I don't think you told me that part. I don't remember you telling me that part, Manuel.
Well, I was saving it for last, but there was no way I could save it for last until this part. So that was
Dude.
like the funniest part about it. But
Oh my god.
so thankfully they didn't take the Cadillac converter or any part of the car that's actually sellable. But when the police, what the fuck? When the police,
What was that? That sounded like Aiden. Like I thought it was Aiden.
that's Jenny's roommate. But anyways,
Jenny, my girlfriend.
yeah, Jenny's girlfriend. So anyways, fuck, what was I saying? So when we found the car, right? The crackheads were arrested. We got the car back. There was a beach cruiser inside the car, like one of those awesome bikes.
Oh my god, inside
can-
of the car?
Yeah, I told them to keep it for me, but they gave it to one of the police
Wow.
officers.
Wow.
Pissed off. They're like, "Do any of you guys want this bike?" And then I said, "I want it. Please keep it. Those things
No,
are
I want
awesome."
that. I want that. And they're like, nah, let's give it to the police.
Yeah,
Those
they gave it to the
crackheads
police.
definitely need it after stealing our car.
Yeah, honestly, I was pretty grateful because LAPD was super helpful, so maybe they do deserve it.
Yeah,
It
what are they
wasn't
gonna do? They're just
necessarily-
gonna fucking sell it.
No, I'm
Just
pretty
a
sure they're gonna
storage,
keep
like in the
it,
little
maybe.
fucking storage shed where they put all the fucking.
Yeah,
Well,
maybe
the crackheads
just-
aren't gonna
just
know to
someone
go
who
to them.
deserves it. Yeah, but at least they'll go to someone who deserves it.
Oh,
Probably
yeah, like
someone
one of
who's
their
willing to
rich
pay
kids.
for it.
Like one of those rich police kids. Yeah,
Someone
okay.
who's willing to pay for it, Jacob. Not a crackhead who probably stole it off some kid off the road.
Oh, maybe the crackhead bought it with his crackhead money.
but
and
so when
needed
we
His crackhead money, his
Crackhead.
state mandated crackhead money.
Yep.
so anyway, I said that like 50 times in this episode.
Anyways,
They found when they cleaned the car, they found heroin needles, they found a bag of crack, they found the bike, and we looked all around the car when they brought it back to make sure we didn't get like stabbed with any loose needles or anything. The car was clean. We had to pretty much deep clean it when we got it. We had an extra day in this very nice hotel with a heated pool. It was awesome. We walked to Disneyland because it was really close
Oh, nice.
to our hotel, but we couldn't actually go into Disneyland. But I was able to buy one of those giant corn dogs that I
Oh,
wanted.
Nice, right outside of Disneyland.
Yeah, I sent you guys a picture of it when I got it.
I thought that was your
I don't
penis.
remember it. I don't remember, Manuel. I'm not even gonna lie.
But yeah, that's what happened. That is the craziest shit to ever happen to me, thus far.
Wow.
It was so fucking weird that happened. It was so weird that we got our van stolen. So that possibly means that the crackheads who stole it were watching us or like just hanging around the
parking lot
the
and
parking
then
lot
just
to
testing
find a
cars.
place. Yeah. But the reason we went to the car in the first place, with the keys and stuff, is because we were changing into like our regular clothes, which I didn't bring any because nobody gave me the memo that we were gonna like do all this shit.
Oh, that sucks.
I was told to wake up and just put my trunks on and head out.
Dude, that sucks, man. And then the car
So-
getting stolen is not even your fault. Oh my
No,
god.
dude, I was so upset, but I'm honestly grateful that my girlfriend's family took me out to, Universal
know.
Studios and Disneyland.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can't be angry at the fool's dilemma for too long.
Yeah, for sure.
Funny.
Funny.
That was so fucking
That was a
crazy.
good story.
Dude.
That was a good story.
Aiden,
Thank
you should
you.
tell your story about the cum monster.
Aiden's
Jenny the
dead.
cum monster.
Tell the story about the cow
Aiden's
monster.
dead. He'll come back alive when he's ready. But for now, I guess I could say a story. You guys know the story. This is obviously just our friendship, bonding moments. But at the old house when I lived in,
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey.
I have to censor that.
Hey.
I miss that house so much.
so the old house, you guys remember it? Really fun.
Really hot.
Really hot. Yeah. Not worth living there, but it had good memories in it. Good memories. I remember when we guys would hang out there,
know,
get fucked
dude.
up, and
Oh my god, the kiddie
explore like
pool,
the
the
neighborhood.
kiddie pool, the gayest moment of all of our
Yeah,
lives.
kiddie pool. Oh my god, yeah. One day it was just so hot and we didn't have AC, but we had a kiddie pool in the back. I'm like, you guys want to fill it up with the hose and just lay in it? And then you guys were pretty not adamant, but I'm like, guys, it's so hot though. We could just do it real quick. And you guys like, okay, fine. And then we get
Okay,
it and we fill it, and then we like, oh my god, it was so relaxing.
It was 2017-ish, so we were like 15, 16. Well, these are 15, 16-year-old like little man children. Like we had started hitting puberty already in a little ass kiddie pool. We didn't bring swim shorts. We were all in our fucking boxers,
Yeah, just
gay
laying in the kiddie pool. It was
laying in
hot,
a little
though.
kiddie pool.
It was
awesome.
it was nice.
We
It was
should have
cooling.
taken a picture, bro. Though
Why
I'm
would
not
I
sure
do
if
that?
we would consider
Again,
child.
if I could, I would do it again if I could with you guys.
Yeah, that was
Definitely.
good. Honestly, I'd love that. No homo.
I'm gonna talk about the time whenever we went on top of the undisclosed.
Undisclosed area?
Yeah. So
The
I'm getting to that.
undisclosed
So
area.
pretty much near the old house that I lived in, there's a neighborhood around it, and there's a park connected to a. We're not gonna say the because that would give away location.
We're not gonna say that it's there.
Oh yeah, we're not gonna say that it's a building next to a building.
What were you saying, Jacob?
Anyways,
Please
on the
continue.
field, on the field, yeah, we were just chilling, doing our own thing.
And then the water sprinkler monster came out of the darkness.
Oh my god. Oh my god. So can I tell this,
Yeah,
please?
yeah, tell it.
Okay, so we would go to a undisclosed field next to a building. So we would sit in this circle-y part,
Concrete circle.
this concrete circle. We'd sit in the circle. We'd just get fucked up, and oh my god, the sprinklers turned on, and we all saw a walking water monster, and we all got freaked out. It was so funny.
Was I there for that?
For context, this was at night. We went to the field at night.
Yeah, the field was at night. Also, so
Was
to-
I there for that one?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No.
I think it was
I
just me, Jacob, and Aiden.
Damn. You guys
But-
leave me out of everything.
But Sammy, I think you could
And
also.
we had a really strict curfew back then.
Yeah.
Sammy, I think you could relate to this one though. We would go around to this building next to the field, and we would see a room. We would see a window through. We would see a window, and it would be bright red.
Dude,
And
that
we
shit
would
was
get
scary.
freaked out, dude.
I'm certain it was because of the exit sign, but that shit was
Oh.
terrifying.
So yeah, there would be the building next to the
Next to the undisclosed
field, and it'd be super dark out. Like I'm talking pitch black in the undisclosed field. We look around, you know, there's street lights and such. You look up at the building, and there's just like the tallest rooms in the building, just illuminated in a bright, like a fucking red light, like an apparition's about to jump out of it, dude. Like
Like, it was like a
blood,
warning
bright,
red. Like, it was
glowing red.
And we found out
Yeah.
later that the red was coming from an exit sign, but it literally illuminated the whole room red.
It seemed way too bright to be an exit sign, but it was an exit sign. It was so fucking scary, but it was
But yeah,
funny.
we
It
would
was such a
imagine
tiny
like
window, too.
horrifying like objects just like appearing from
I
the window.
Oh
That was
god.
funny. That was funny. I don't think I got fucked up during that. I don't think I got fucked up when we did that when I was with you guys that
but
time.
No, the red
Dude,
room
I
relates
remember
to.
one time
Wait,
when we were super fucked up in that field, and I walked to a certain corner store, and I got a spicy chicken biscuit, and it was the best thing
was
I've
the
ever
most
eaten in my
delicious.
life.
It was
meal ever.
the best thing we've ever had in our entire lives, and we never had it again.
But
It's so good.
yeah, but next to the field that we're talking about, that was that undisclosed location. So we pretty much broke into there. There was a one-way door, and we somehow found a way to open it from the inside. I think we had a stick to do that. It was
We had
pretty.
a
It was pretty
pole.
creative, honestly.
We had a pole, and like
Yeah,
we
it was-
like got it stuck underneath
Yeah, and
the underneath the top part of the pole that holds it down.
Full
and we
disclosure,
lifted
brain
it
damage
up,
has never committed any
and it
felony.
pulled
Yeah,
the
yeah.
pole that was holding it down up, and we pushed it open.
yeah. This story, for legal purposes, is completely fabricated and not real. Anyways, continue. Anyways, so yeah, we went to this undisclosed location, 100% trespassing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
we,
but like this
we-
is a fake story.
Yeah. We there was a basketball court, and we walked on that, and then there was like a hallway of doors, and we just checked the doors essentially to see if they're unlocked. And surprisingly, one of them wasn't locked, so we went into it and we looked around the room. Do you guys remember
This
that?
third building
I was too scared to
in
do that.
2017 is missing a boat horn. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, and a US and a 32 gigabyte flash drive that I no longer have access to. Yeah,
And a poopery
Yeah,
apparently.
yellow
poopery.
poopery.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
didn't
was too scared to go into this hypothetical situation.
Me too. But honestly, I would never go in there. I wouldn't go in
Yeah,
there. That
I
was
mean,
too
In this
dark.
completely fabricated reality
Yeah,
that is made
yeah.
up.
So
Totally
in this
fabricated.
fabricated reality, we were all underage, and we would never do this now because we could be criminally charged.
Because this is a fake story. This isn't real. Remember, this is all a fabricated
Yeah,
story.
it's completely false.
Anyways,
But
in this story, other than going into one of the rooms, we were curious because the roofing to this place was pretty low, and I'm like, I bet we could get up there if we boosted each other. And so we boosted each other up, and we actually all got on the roof of this place. We have pictures in our dreams, of course.
Totally
Yeah,
fabricated,
pictures
that
of
we made
us
up in
committing
our
this
studio.
crime. Anyways, we explored the roof. It was pretty fun. We saw like the middle courtyard, and we assumed if we, no, we had connection to the courtyard. We could just walk down there, but we saw it, and we're like, we should go explore that after we're done on the roof. And at a certain point, it got to like the traditional like Hispanic roofing, where it's like the clay concave roofing, and we didn't want to walk on that, so we're like, whatever, we're just gonna stay on the gritty black sandpaper-esque part. I don't know what it's called. Anyways, yeah, we were exploring up there.
The water. What the fuck's it called? It's the
Yeah,
the like water protection, whatever
Yeah,
the fuck,
yeah.
to make sure that doesn't go through.
yeah.
actually, Jacob, I think you're remembering the way we got onto the roof wrong.
How did we get on there? I swear we
we-
boosted each other.
You're making it
We-
up wrong. He means.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
making it up. I'm pretty sure the reason we even went on the roof was because there was a fence, a chain link fence so absurdly close.
Oh my god, you're right.
to
And then we
the roof.
climbed that, and then we got on.
climbed that, yeah.
Yeah, we still. Yeah, you're right. Because then once we got on top, we could just grab onto it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was easy access to the roof. It was so absurd.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty easy.
It was imaginarily absurd.
Anyways, yeah. After that, we just explored the courtyard, the of this undisclosed location, and
Every time we heard
Hypothetical story.
sirens, we laid our
Yeah,
stomachs on the top,
yeah.
the top
It was
so they
funny.
don't see us.
Yeah, it was good though. It was good. You know what? Now that I think
was-
about it, it was next
Wait,
That was the day that we peaked.
peak. Also, do you remember when they were doing construction near there, and they left one of the scoopers there, and we like Aiden stood into the scoopy bit of it.
I remember, I
We have that
remember
picture
that, but
of
I
it.
also
little,
remember that.
it was a little
I remember.
skate area, and we snuck into it and like went into the scooper.
I forget what it's called.
What?
Though. Do you not? What is the machine called for construction that scoops dirt out of the ground?
I forgot.
Uh,
I remember that, but I also remember that one time they were building like a mini hockey thing.
Yeah,
there.
yeah, a hockey rink.
We
Why did they
did
build that?
too. I don't know. I do not know. That was
really
funny.
weird. I
though.
wish we could have gone to there, but they blocked it off really well.
I'm pretty sure we went in it.
No, not inside of it. Not after it was built.
Yeah. Oh, not
Yes,
after
we
the
did.
drill.
Yeah, not
Not
after.
after.
Yeah,
it was built.
for sure. It was we had tons of fun there. So much fun.
excavator.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
Yeah, excavator. Yeah,
Excavator.
stood in the.
I wasn't there for that. I didn't. I don't.
Wow.
I wasn't there for that hypothetical situation.
Wow, Sammy, you're hypothetically missing out on these.
You were very much
situations.
hypothetically missing out.
I'm so hypothetically upset.
I remember one time we just got bored one day and I just imagined how far can we walk down the road that's like to the convenience store that we got the tasty chicken sandwich from,
Mhm,
and
we
we
just kept
walked
walking.
we just kept walking so far and we ran into so many homeless people.
Dude, I would love to do that again. Just
Oh
walk.
my-
Yeah, too bad you're no longer in our undisclosed location.
Shut your
Yeah.
undisclosed location ass up. But yeah.
Sammy, you said you had a story you wanted to tell about
Wait,
a
hold up.
certain.
Wait,
I
wait.
think Aiden had a story
Wait,
he
real
wanted
quick,
to
real
tell.
quick, before I do that, going back to the old house, do you guys remember when we were fucked up one time when we were just chilling in the living room and we saw a cockroach and we all freaked out? I'm like, guys, chill, it's just a cockroach. And then a fucking like squeaky voice played on the TV because we didn't pause it, and I 100% thought it was the cockroach like talking to us, and I freaked out.
Remember that you screamed, you
Yeah,
yelled,
it was so
and you
funny. It was so
Mom.
funny looking back on it because I legit thought the cockroach was talking to us.
I remember that vividly because Jacob's mom woke up and she got so fucking pissed.
Yeah, oh yeah, I remember that.
And that actually reminds me of when we actually went to your house for the first time, Jacob, and we were with Sammy, and we watched a movie called The Little Prince.
Oh
my
yeah.
God, that shit was
And,
funny.
and then there was a scene where we weren't paying attention at the time, but when we all looked at the TV collectively at one single scene, it was a box with a hole in it, and a voice just said, "Look, it's a sheep!" And then we all
started dying laughing
our
because it was so
asses off.
stupid. It was so absurd that he would call that box sheep.
a sheep.
Yeah, show a picture
That
of the
is
box right now.
so-
Show a picture of the box
I'll show a picture of the box. That is so far apart
from an
from-
actual sheep.
from an actual sheep.
I know.
It's-
All right, Aiden, you have a story since we're done talking about the old house.
I don't know. Can we talk about the peanut butter one, Jacob?
Oh yeah, that's a good story. Tell it,
You
Aiden.
guys got me. Oh my god, say it.
No, I think
No.
you should say it since you were the one we did it to.
Fine. No, actually, Aiden hasn't told a story yet, so maybe it's good for him to say it.
So back at my old house,
Wait. Back up from the microphone a little bit.
back at my old house, there was a long hallway that connected all the rooms to the living room. And, the dogs love that hallway because, it's a big open space to run around. Anyways, me and Jacob had, pretzels and peanut butter, some stupid snack like that. And Jacob was, eating it really sloppily because he thought it was really funny. This is when we were really young, when me and Jacob were first friends. So he's got peanut butter all over. He gets down his fucking pants. And he goes to the bathroom at the end of the hallway. and that's the dog's hallway. So he's going to the bathroom, and he goes to go wash it all off, and he gets most of it, but he's got peanut butter like all over his pants still. And he walks out of the bathroom hallway, and the dogs are with him. And my mother just looks at him like, "What the fuck did you just do?" Because he's walking out of the bathroom with the dog, and his crotch covered in peanut butter.
No way! No way!
Yeah, so I had them pretty much, if you want the in-depth review, I went to the bathroom with them, slathered some peanut butter on the you-know-what, and I had them lick them off.
What?
Mom saw that. I would only imagine Aiden's mom actually think that. I don't understand how a mom could actually think that.
Be so loving.
Unless you actually had your pants down.
Yeah, like
Jacob.
my balls were covered in peanut butter.
Yeah, but like I can't imagine. Like, it's so hard to imagine a mother thinking that would actually be the case in this scenario.
Yeah, yeah.
But of course, it's Aiden's mom.
I know. Good story. Good storytelling.
Dude,
That is-
you guys never told me that.
Really?
Well, because for the longest
Yeah.
time they told me this, and they keep telling me it's not real.
It isn't real.
Wow.
It isn't real.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, definitely didn't happen.
Yeah, definitely did not
I will
happen.
never
Hypothetical
know if it's real or
situation.
not.
Menno,
hypothetically
Menno,
happened.
just for you, it didn't happen. Sammy, it did happen.
I didn't say it did happen.
Because the reason why this is even brought up in the first place was because I always asked why we always went to just Jacob's house and my house, and why we never went to Aiden's house.
And
I
that was
asked
the
that, and
reason.
they just told me that story. So I honestly, and after that, we actually did go to Aiden's house quite a bit. I remember watching Invader Zim with Aiden.
Yeah.
God, that movie was good.
That movie was really good.
Yeah.
Was-
Yeah. But yeah,
was awesome.
yeah, Sammy, you got a story to tell us?
I'm gonna be completely honest. The cum story was completely fabricated.
Are you serious?
I didn't
Are
actually
you
have a cum
serious?
story.
You think this
Yeah,
story?
I'm
You think
sorry.
this story time is all fake stories that we just made up for funny laughs?
I
Yeah.
want to preface this. What I said was it actually happened. The thing. that
Yeah,
happened in
what
Campfire.
they said was actually real too, except for the hypothetical story, of course.
Yeah. Yeah. Just take whatever you heard as just whatever interpretation you think it is.
A grain of salt, if you
Unless
will.
you're a police officer, then everything we've said is fake.
Yes. Everything.
Uh-huh.
Everything.
Can we get to the next story, please?
All right, I guess I got a
Okay,
story. I
got
got a
down,
story to
okay.
tell. So, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, maybe I don't really remember. I think it was 3 years ago. I was working at I can say Albertsons because that's multi-state operate company. I was working
Dude,
at
working at
Albertsons.
Albertsons must suck.
I know. Dude, whoever works at Albertsons, shout outs to you.
I hate Albertsons employees. I hate them.
Anyways, so I was working at Albertsons as a courtesy clerk. Anyways,
Whatever that means.
this was right when COVID started, and like we had to sanitize everything. Super annoying, but like I have so many dumb work stories, but I'll just give you the best one in my opinion. Well, two of the best ones. One of them was one day when I was collecting carts to bring back in, I noticed one of the motorized carts was missing. And I'm like, hey, I went to a manager and I'm like, hey, we're missing one of the motorized carts. And they're like, you checked? And I'm like, yeah, I checked almost everywhere and they're not to be seen. So they went to go look at the camera. And apparently, like, not even a couple minutes ago, they were driving it off the lot. Like, some people just were driving it off the lot. So they're like, oh my god, we gotta go get them. So I go with the manager to go stop these guys, and they're like drunk, and the manager's like, hey, you can't be taking this. And they're like, oh, we can't? He's like, no, you can get banned from the store for doing this. And they're like, oh, yeah, we didn't know. I just have like a walking problem. And it's like,
What?
I know. And the manager's like, well, we can't do that. And then one of the security guards that works for the shopping center, like, drove there too, and had his little security van. And was like, hey, you guys gotta get off of that. And then they're just like, okay, we don't want any trouble. And then so they got that done. And then so, yeah, guess who had to drive the motorized cart back to the store? that took like 10
Wait,
minutes.
wait, oh wait, those little slow motherfuckers.
Yeah. I had to drive that back to the store, and it was like 10 minutes of just driving that thing, and it was so bumpy because it's not supposed to be made for outside. So it was even slower than usual. It sucked. It genuinely sucked.
At least you got paid to
Yeah,
drive
I know,
a scooter back to the.
I know. That was the only good
Dude,
part.
that's funny as fuck.
Yeah, it was really good.
I have a very good work story to add to that.
Wait, real
So-
quick. Another thing is
Oh.
at Albertsons as a courtesy clerk, there was a crackhead who came in and started acting crazy, just fucked up, and he like got into one of the Sprites and he drank some and then poured the rest on himself. And then we had to call an ambulance for him because he was just acting crazy. He wasn't hurting anybody, but he was really fucked up. And he was like sitting on the car with the Sprite. Oh my god, it was so gross. Anyways, the ambulance arrives and they take him away. That was a pretty interesting story.
Damn, that is really funny. So you guys remember that I worked at Lowe's, right?
Oh
Yes.
shit, yeah.
Is it
You're
the
not
So-
gonna
story?
tell that story, are you?
What story? The one of the old person who got shot 7 times?
Yeah.
Wasn't there, so there's no story to tell. But-
Yeah, this
There's no
fabricated
story to
story of
tell,
an
as he
old man
states,
getting
there was an old
a
person that got shot
defenseless old
7
person
times.
in a electric scooter got shot 7 times. Yeah,
Stealing a
that's
toolbox
completely
from
fabric-
Walmart.
I
Yeah,
guess
completely
I guess
fabricated.
there's not much more you can be said from that, but like
That there's actually a woman in the video of the guy getting shot. She did not get any paid leave off
Really?
after
For being
that.
in that? Oh,
Yeah,
no.
because she obviously would be traumatized looking at that.
Yeah, that guy got
and
shot. That defenseless guy got shot. Why did they shoot it? Why did they empty a
He-
clip into him?
he pulled out a knife, but the officer said like it looked like the holster. It looked like he was trying to pull out a gun.
yeah, right. My
yeah,
ass.
right,
They say
okay.
anything looks like a gun.
No, I don't believe him either.
I don't think he even had a knife, dude. I genuinely think they just were power hungry and emptied a clip into this old, rickety old man.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's a video
100%.
on YouTube, not on YouTube, on TikTok that got famous, like 3 million views in total.
Dude.
About this exact situation, dude, and they used the wrong photo of the wrong police officer. Dude,
Really?
2 million people saw that video and he used the wrong picture.
Dude. That sucks ass.
I know.
That's
Can you
embarrassing.
imagine being the person in that photo?
Oh
I'm
my
going
god,
to-
that would be
I
and,
so
would-
like, there's so
I
many
would
people,
sue
like,
them.
all those people that see that, they're not gonna figure out like who it actually is. They're gonna see what they see the first time, and they're just gonna think that as fact.
I know, dude. I would sue the guy who made the TikTok video, honestly. But I wasn't going to tell that story, but Sammy did mention it, so I did say what I was gonna say. So, oh my god, in the same month that happened, I have to give some context here. Lowe's has a terrible theft problem. So it's like Target where you
I
can
know
just
that
grab
feeling.
stuff and just leave with it, and we are unable to stop you. We can't. People come into Lowe's. They get lumber, they get drills, they get anything they want, and they just walk out with it, and we can't do anything about it. So in the same month that the guy got shot in the front of the Lowe's, some guys came back multiple times one day to come take drills, come take some other shit, and my manager there just had enough. He had enough. He went up to them and he told them, "You can't leave with that, dude. You came here multiple times. We cannot let you leave with that." And they started pushing him away, and they were getting close to the sliding doors. So the lady who was at the registers locked them because she can do that with like I think a press of a button.
No way,
Mhm, she
dude. Why
locked
don't they
them
do
in
that
the-
more often then?
Because we can't trap them in the store.
Dude,
But this
alright.
time the manager told her to do it, and 2 other managers came by, and a regular employee came by, and they started fighting these guys. Until
what?
yeah, but the guy started it first. Obviously, the guy stealing obviously started it first. They got in a fight. When we got all the stuff back, they unlocked the doors. What we meaning like the store, us being Lowe's.
Were you a part of that?
No. I wasn't there that day.
Oh,
I
damn,
wasn't.
bro.
I wasn't. If I was, I would have just watched it happen. I would have probably recorded it. So after that fight happened, they got fired. The manager that
What?
stopped people getting the product, the two managers that helped the first manager because he was getting his ass beat, and the person who
Love it.
locked the sliding glass doors.
How they
Aiden
do.
left. Yeah, and the person who locked the sliding glass doors all got fired. Because
Bullshit, bruh.
you are not allowed to interfere with the people stealing your.
God damn it. That's fucking bullshit. I hate that. I hate that shit because that's the same. That's the same like deal with the place that I work at. Like it's so fucking annoying. Like like I'll just, does is Party City everywhere? I can only assume so, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're an international. Anyways, I work at Party City currently, and it's fucking bullshit that like I don't think I have any like stories as crazy as that. But I know for a fact we have like a huge like stealing problem, and it's like so easy to do it too because like we just have like tiny fucking like trinkets and shit that we sell, like and we fit like even if we like can't like know if we see that someone is stealing and we know that they're stealing, like we physically cannot do anything about it. Like we can't accuse them of stealing. What we're told to do, what we're fucking told to do, is to
You're
give them
supposed to
good
customer
customer
service.
support.
Yeah.
Because the, quote unquote, what they tell us in our videos, whatever, is that what is it? The shoplifters are just the shyest criminals.
Yeah, that's what they told us too. And Sammy, did you guys also have a thing where it's like every time a person steals from your store, that's money taken out of your bonus?
No, I haven't heard that, and that's really
That's what it was for us.
dude. That's
Yeah,
bullshit.
dude, that is such honest to god bullshit.
never got a bonus
I hate
anyways.
how corporations push this
I
idea
know.
that the customer
I
is more
know.
important when the customer that's stealing them doesn't give a shit. I remember like all the
Dude.
old people I worked with were telling me stories about how they would chase the fucker out of the store and beat their ass.
Dude, it's like
Do that.
seriously though, like it's so stupid because what they're thinking of shoplifters, they're thinking of like fucking middle class white people who like they're just stealing because they're like fucking 15 and that's not what most people steal. People that steal are typically like super like what's the word? They're like really like desperate and they'll do anything to get like food or like anything else like that they need, and like they're desperate people that need help. But the fucking corporations don't see it as that. They see the fucking 15-year-old white kids that like just steal for fun, and they think that's the like core demographic of shoplifters. It's so stupid.
What they picture as shoplifters at Lowe's is a criminal, an actual criminal, because we get these videos that we had to watch about shoplifters, right? And they would always talk about them as people who steal tools
Is this illegal
as
to
a
talk
way to
about? Like
no, I think it's fine.
I have no idea. Like I don't know if like this is like
No, it's
what's
not
it called?
illegal.
Like infringing on our like.
No, it's not illegal. No, it's not illegal. We
Not
can
illegal.
talk
Okay,
about
I
this.
just wasn't sure. Like this seems like a weird gray area, so I wasn't sure.
I don't think I signed
What are
a
they gonna
release.
do? Realistically, they're gonna fucking take us to court over this, dude. It's so foolish of them to do that.
I guess so. And we work for like we've worked for
We're
major like
criticizing
corporate like places too. So
It's criticism. We're just criticizing them because we have experience
And
in
this
it.
story
But
is
also,
completely
yeah.
fabricated too. So
this is
Yeah.
all completely fabricated.
so from what I was saying, they show us videos of people who take tools and sell them at yard sales or pawn them and stuff like that, just so they could get money. And yeah, that is the people who steal here, but it's also homeless people who just. It's like, dude, homeless people love Lowe's because they can just grab anything and run with it, and they make like $300.
Homeless people and crackheads love Party City too because they have a bunch of like
yeah.
candy and shit, and like
Get
like
free
I
shit.
said, it's so easy to steal because everything's so tiny that like they just like do it like, and like we can't do anything about it, of course. So they just like fucking
yeah,
steal
I get
anything
that.
they can
I
see.
get that.
What were you saying
I was,
about
oh, I was
a,
just
a
gonna
high
say,
school friend?
a friend in high school. His name was Aaron. He worked at Best Buy. This is a story by him. It was how he got fired from Best Buy, and I couldn't believe it when he told me. But he worked at Best Buy, and he said one day he got fired because he was walking in the TV section, and he accidentally bumped one of the display TVs, and it fell and broke.
Oh my
Bro.
god, that sucks
Yeah,
so
and after
much.
like and then he said the reason why he thinks he got fired is because he picked it up and tried to put it back as if nothing happened, and they saw him on the cameras.
That'll do it. That'll do
That'll
it
do
for
it.
sure. For sure. Have you guys seen that video of the guy who tried to walk out with a backpack full of stolen stuff at Best Buy, and one of the greeters grabbed his backpack and tried to rip it off of him? That guy definitely got fired.
Damn. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe they would allow all that stuff to be
He
stolen.
definitely got fucking fired,
One
dude.
time at my
Damn.
Albertsons job,
It's funny how we have like
Oh.
stories like this.
I know, right? But one time at my Albertsons job, since you mentioned theft, this one guy got a whole cart full of expensive meats, because you know how at grocery stores meat's pretty expensive by the pound.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He tried running out of the store with it, and we ended up getting it before he could put it in his car. But we scanned the items, and he almost got away with $3,000 worth of meat.
There is no
What?
Yeah. He just utterly filled his cart with expensive meats, and he almost got out of the store with it. $3,000 worth.
Could you imagine if he got away, dude?
Dude, it's so crazy. Again, like I said, like these corporations, like they don't like think of these kinds of people that are like I said, desperate and like are in need of like help and need like all this shit, but like are incapable of getting it. They think of the people that are like just doing it for fun. Like
For sure. But Jacob, surprisingly, I'm surprised that your store didn't tell you to not do anything about it.
Oh
or
no,
I'm
no,
surprised...
they told me the customer service method. But whenever
Yeah.
if
The one that, like,
I
they
saw
told me?
anybody, I would just be like, oh well. Like
The
I
one they
wouldn't
told
I
me-
wouldn't even be customer service to them. I'd be like, oh well.
Like that's the thing that's stupid though. Like the customer service method is so dumb because like I could try that. I've tried that multiple times, and every time that I try to like talk to a person who's stealing and ask if they're like if anything's going all right or if they need help finding anything, they're just like, oh no, I'm good, I'm fine, no, I'm fine, and then I have to let them go. What am I gonna do? Fucking like
Yeah,
like
exactly.
just barging
They
in
could
on their
easily
fucking
just deny
business?
the help and be like, yeah, I'm not stealing anything.
Yeah, exactly, right? They could just deny, and I'll be like, okay, sir, all right, sir. Well, if you need any help, I'll be around. And then they're like, okay, cool, I'll let you know when they just fucking walk out.
Damn.
I know, bullshit.
That is... I hate the customer service methods so
It's so
much, dude.
stupid. It's so
Because they
stupid.
don't
It
they
never
don't
works.
envision crackheads stealing stuff. They just envision
It's
established
just
people who
corporate,
just
it's corporate rich people that be like, huh. Just as you were saying, we can't be too harsh on the white kids that try to steal from our store.
Exactly.
fucking
Exactly.
like I get kind of nervous because I don't want to approach a disgusting fucking person who smells like piss because they have a I don't know, they have
One way to put it down, Manuel.
I'm talking about a crackhead, dude.
All right,
Crackhead-
fine. I guess a
so-
crackhead. You
so,
can
like,
say that.
I don't want to stop a person who has like a fuck ton of like Paris plaster in his backpack because I saw him put it in there. I don't want to approach him. I'm scared to go up to him. But we're told that the way that we don't get money reduced from our bonus is to go up to him and tell him if hey, do you have any like those putty spatulas for your Paris plaster that you put in your backpack? Like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
I
Do
don't
you
want to.
need any? Oh yeah.
Clothes.
I guess. Dude, speaking of crackheads, this didn't happen in my work. But I
So then why are you
around-
saying it?
You already-
I'm
you
kidding.
told
It
us.
was scary. It was something that I experienced with my girlfriend. I felt so bad for the workers. It was like in a shop that was around like my school, right?
Mhm.
And me and Maya were in there like looking through the clothes and stuff, and like when we were like about to leave, like we just see this fucking like dude, like he was like tripping, man, and he was like on the like he was just on the stairs, like just like standing there, and like and the employee, one of the manager or whatever, went up to him and like he was like, "Hey man, you gotta go." And then like the dude was like who was tripping. He was like kind of like talking kind of quiet. But he was like, "Don't fucking touch me! Don't fucking touch me!" And like he's like tweaking, like he's fucking like moving, like literally like tweaking like his body, like, and he's just like get the fuck away from me, man, like. And like it was like really fucking scary and intense. So like me and my girlfriend got out of there so fucking fast. But I feel so bad for the manager that had to deal with that motherfucker.
Dude, I would not take a chance with
That reminds me of a story that happened after prom. I had the worst prom ever. But on top of that, me and my girlfriend went to a hotel, right? It wasn't a super crappy hotel, but I didn't have a lot of money, so I only had like $130 to spend on a hotel. So I picked one that had pretty high ratings, had a nice room, this and that.
Sex.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Of course. So when we went there, we got Denny's, right? It was right next to the hotel.
To have sex.
And yeah, yeah.
Continue.
We were at the Denny's.
What up, Jacob?
We were at the
To
Denny's
have
with
sex. I'm kidding,
Yes.
Just tell your story.
Okay. We're at the Denny's to have sex, and we were there with my girlfriend's family. Not to do that, because that's weird. And we saw these two guys, right?
What were they doing?
They
Having sex.
I'm getting to that. Yeah, that. They were doing that. I'm just kidding. We saw two guys that were in dark clothing walking around the hotel that we were about to, get a room at. And I got so when we were done with our Denny's, we had got our leftovers and shit. We went to the lobby to get our keys, our key card to get into our room. And these guys were just walking around the complex, right? And they kept getting, I'm pretty sure they were just scoping the place, right?
Yeah.
But it was weird because I'm pretty sure they were looking for people who just got rooms. So when we went to our room, we saw them outside of our room, just there, walking back and forth. And so thankfully, my girlfriend's mom called us and said, "Hey, we kind of parked here for like 20 minutes to kind of look around, and these guys are very creepy, so we are going to come get you now, and we're going to go to the lobby and we're going to tell them to give you a refund right now, because these guys are really scary looking, and they're definitely looking at your room because you guys just got there and you guys are in like nice clothing." We were like in a dress and like a tuxedo, obviously, because we were at our prom.
Yeah. Oh fuck. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty scary.
Wow.
Yeah, so we got out and we got into the lobby. Actually, my girlfriend's mom went into the lobby and she didn't yell at the guy, but she gave him a stern talking to, telling him that you really need to pay attention because these guys were walking around here for like almost an hour because we ate at the Denny's and we were looking at these guys. So the police was called. I'm pretty sure they ran away before the police got there, but they probably do have security cameras. I got my refund. And
This was
yeah,
all happening while we were eating at that burger place, Jacob.
The burger place?
Remember when we ate at that burger place?
Oh, yeah, after prom. That was nice.
After
That was
prom.
nice, yeah.
This was
Yeah.
all happening during then.
you
That's funny.
should have just invited us to the burger place.
Well,
and
guess what?
This probably
Well,
wouldn't
guess
have happened.
what? Well, guess what?
Yeah,
Chicken butt.
that was terrifying. And I'm very grateful for my girlfriend's family. How we get into
How stalkerish they
situations
were.
like this. Well, they weren't stalkers just
I
because
know.
these guys were there and they were worried about us. But for sure, I'm very grateful for her family because they seem to get us out of these terrible fucking situations that we put
Oh,
ourselves
you
in.
sound really unlucky.
Very, very.
That was
unlucky.
horrible. That's fucking, I know. Funny how the two worst experiences in Manuel's life just so happened to involve his girlfriend's family.
And prom. I'm kidding.
That really makes you think, you know.
Yeah,
not
almost as
their
if there's a correlation.
They planned all this shit. What the fuck? I gotta have a talk with them about this.
Yeah, honestly. I'm glad
Like they
someone's
hired, like imagine like they hired the guys just to scare you guys to get out.
I was really sad that that happened because I couldn't get a good hotel for the same price that night because it was probably packed because of
Yeah.
our prom.
Yeah.
But I had this plan. You know how at our prom they didn't play any slow songs. You couldn't really dance.
Yeah.
On the way to our hotel, I made this playlist that I was gonna play so we could just dance in the room. And it made me really sad that we didn't get a chance to do that. When
Oh,
we came back to my
boo-hoo.
house,
I'm kidding.
when we came back to my house, we just kind of got really upset and fell asleep.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's.
I wanted to do that too. Like set up a slow dance song to play with. I meant my girlfriend,
Yeah, get up.
but it didn't work. It didn't work. Yeah, censor that. It didn't work. It didn't work out. Because it was super late, and I don't know. I guess it was just like we were just like tired. I guess it sucked. Yeah, the prom wasn't definitely not as bad for me as it was for you, but it's like
It was horrible,
my prom
dude.
was
I
pretty
hate
good.
it from. I know.
I just wish I danced with her. Like I feel really bad that I never danced with her, even if it was with music
No,
that I
it's
didn't
all
really
good,
like.
Sam. You can't live on the past, honestly. It's just
No,
I
I know.
understand those were like peak moments to do romantic things, but at the end of the day, it all comes down to chance. And if chance just doesn't work with you, you shouldn't force it because then it would just make things awkward. It's always
I
so
guess so,
smooth
yeah.
when romantic things go exactly as you plan. And at that point, you just gotta plan for more romantic events. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that way you have more of a chance to
Yeah.
swoo.
That's what I'm thinking. That's why I still have the plan that like to just get all our friends and like have our own little prom. I think that'd be cool still.
Oh,
I still-
in our
yeah.
30s?
In our
Probably-
30s.
In our 30s.
Lady Luck definitely dealt a bad hand those times. I wish we could redo our prom over again.
Yeah, I agree.
When we're 30.
When we're 30. Yeah. Actually, my girlfriend came up with that too. Like, she randomly asked if we would all be down to do that. Maybe sometime in the next like few years. Not
It
when
would
we're
have to be,
30.
it would have to be like a nice prom. You know what I mean? It wouldn't have to be like
Yeah.
a ghetto prom.
Yeah, we would get
I
our.
feel
We
like
would
a
get
ghetto
like,
prom would
hotel.
still feel better.
Oh, it would, but I would prefer like a
Music.
ballroom. I would prefer like a ballroom over anything.
I guess so,
Me
but
too,
like
yeah.
just to
More of a
like rent a
classy
full out
gentleman.
ballroom for like just us like 8 like
Yeah.
I remember my
Alright.
senior class was like, we should redo prom, and they wanted to raise money for like a small ballroom. It was
yeah,
really
but
dumb.
like yeah, I guess so, but like the thing is like the thing about that is that not a lot of people like the music that we do. A lot of people like the music they were playing at the
Oh,
prom.
that's why you get a DJ to just play ballroom music. That way, nobody's upset about the music because you're only playing ballroom classical.
I
I guess.
I don't know. That's definitely something we should consider doing soon. It makes me so upset that that was our last day of school.
I know that was when the shit hit the fan. Like that day
Yeah.
was literally when the shit hit the
Literally,
fan.
literally.
How many people do you think
Funny.
COVID
Hey, at least the
hit?
Garden album came out that day.
Yeah, how many
Oh my
people do you
God,
think
I
got
remember
COVID?
I think
At
it
that
put them
prom?
out, not like a super high percentage because it wasn't really like mainstream yet, but I bet a couple people did get it.
You guys remember when we were told that COVID was a China only thing,
I know.
and we don't have to worry about it because it's not
And then
here
it
yet?
fucking spread across the world, and everyone's like, "Fuck."
Yeah, I wouldn't do that shit. No way. We'll let people from China still go into the U.S.
I cannot believe that shit
We'll let
happened.
people from other countries still go into the
I
U.S.
can't
despite
believe
being very
fuckers
close
really
to
just
like
let it
people that are
fucking spread
infected.
like that. I can't believe legit China was just like, "Yeah, you know what? Let's just let it spread."
We can't
I
blame
still-
it all on China though, because like
Oh,
like
we
that
can't?
that
Can we
that's-
not? Even though it's
No,
lab
I
made.
mean we can. We
Even though
literally
it's
can.
lab-made?
That's what feels like. That's what like that whole like stigma of like it being China's fault kind of like started this like the whole like stop Asian hate because a lot of people were fucking
Oh, yeah, for
hating
sure.
Asian
I would
people
agree.
because of that shit.
Dude, literally, I saw so many videos of just black guys beating the shit out of Asian women because they
I
went
know
over
that
COVID.
shit is insane. Like why? Like the
I have this theory that
what
A
theory?
game theory.
I still I believe this wholeheartedly because of how funny it is. If it was actually real, a person just was carrying a vial full of COVID-19, and then they slip on a banana peel and they spill
Like
it
a
on
little like mad
themselves.
scientist, like I'm gonna infect the world.
And then they slip on a banana peel with their
Like,
monkey
oh my
that
god!
they're
Whoops.
that they're testing the COVID virus on.
You know what? I think I subscribe to this theory as well.
I think it's real. But do
I've
not
done it.
think
I've
this is
created the
real.
world's
This is
deadliest virus.
and
It'll
everyone
mutate
listening,
into
do not
multiple
think
forms
this
if
is
it
real.
let loose. Good thing it's in this little vial.
I would fucking love that shit, dude.
Like
They got
fucking go.
oh, that'd be
That's-
so fucking funny.
Yeah,
The monkey,
honestly.
the monkey test subject that was supposed to get the first dose of COVID
The
threw their
fucking lab
banana on
monkey.
the floor.
What,
What?
Lab monkey.
dude?
Anyways,
thought-
oh, continue.
I was just saying, funny how this was supposed to be a story time podcast.
we
We just
are
turned into
story
just
timing
talking.
it.
I guess we just talking.
No, it's chill, you know. Just tell us.
Yeah,
That's like the main.
yeah. We should just
Yeah,
Just
we're
talk. I
just
like
mainly
talking
telling
every day.
stories. Oh, you like talking to us? Is that like?
yeah. I mean, you guys are my friends. Like, of course I like
Yeah.
talking to you.
Sammy, everything we said is made up. You know, none of what we said was real. It was completely fabricated.
COVID-19 never existed, guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna have that funny warning that Instagram videos get. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Patrick,
Oh,
stop shaking your ass in the COVID-19 warning logo. I mean, not logo, on the COVID-19 warning
Warning.
stamp.
Yeah, I know.
I
what
still
you're
can't
talking
believe
about. I know what you're
YouTube
talking
would
about.
like flag videos that had COVID-19 like talked about in it. Like,
Are they really gonna listen to all this though?
what?
I love that meme where it's like Joe Biden spawning 100,000 people
From
in
Michigan,
Arizona,
from Wisconsin.
Michigan, Wisconsin,
Yeah,
and there's
yeah.
an actual warning on that
Yeah, that's
post.
funny as fuck.
Oh god.
But yeah, you know what? Since another story time I could say real quick is
Because he started
another story
talking.
time I could tell real quick is one time I was at Aiden's house and I microdosed some shroomies. You know what those are. Anyways, had quite the experience. I want to do more because of it, but I swear to God I only microdosed because my hallucinations weren't that insane. I mean, I obviously had some crazy hallucinations. Like I thought the blinds were wavy, and I had like
Allegedly.
weird, like archaic primal thoughts. It was weird.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
He muted himself.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
allegedly. But yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
what
really
did you
know.
experience?
I mean, one of the funniest parts about it all was I got bored because Aiden was supposed to babysit me, but he went to sleep. It was pretty late at night, and it was pretty much after a really good day, and that was the only reason why I did it, because I was like, let's go. It was a good day today. Anyways, so I was just laying on the couch at Aiden's house, and yeah, not the house that the ball thing happened with, the peanut butter thing. That was is Aiden's dad's house. Anyways, yes, Aiden's parents are divorced. Sue me. Anyways,
Sue me.
I was laying on the couch and he had like a bin of just random shit in it, and there were some of his clothes in it, and he had these like he had these pairs of Freddy Fazbear pants that were really soft, and I was fucked up, and I was feeling.
Oh my god, he just keeps muting himself.
And then I was touching him, and I was like, "Oh my god, these are so fucking soft." And then for some reason, because I was bored, I was like, "I want to make it talk like a girl." And it was like, "Hello, Jacob," and I'm like, "Hi," and I was having a conversation with these fucking pants, and I was like, "You know, it'd be funny if I like started kissing them," and I was like, "Okay," and I just started kissing Aiden's pants, and they're really soft on my lips, and I don't regret it.
Out with aliens.
Jacob loves fucking pants.
Anyways,
Literally.
after it started to die down, everyone says not to look into a mirror when you're on shrooms, but I went to the bathroom because I had to go, and I looked at myself and I just found my reflection funny. I didn't think it was scary at all, but I wonder why people say not to look
Probably
into
for
mirrors.
like dosing, just
Yeah.
normal dose.
Maybe.
I've always wanted to know this, Jacob, but did you tell your girlfriend at the time that you did that?
Yeah, she knew.
What did she think of that?
I don't know if I told her about the pants, but I think she would laugh.
You should text her and be like, hey, I cheated on you with a pair of pants
Oh my
that
god.
I made like a girl.
You're right. I should do
You're
that.
so right, Manuel. Oh my god.
Wait, I'll bring it up to her if she remembers, or if I even told her. But yeah, after that, I went to the bathroom and then I just died down on my trip from Simple Flips. Shoutouts to Simple Flips.
Damn. Jake, did Aiden do some?
He barely did any that same night, but he went to sleep immediately. And the next morning, he said he had some really vivid dreams, and I'm like, that's cool. And I said, that's cool.
Recently I did like the most I have ever done in my life.
Most what?
Huh?
Most what?
I don't want to say. But
Just say the devil's lettuce.
Alleged.
yeah, that.
Allegedly.
Yeah,
Alleged.
that. And I cannot describe how like it shut down my body for a while.
What?
My girlfriend described it to me. She said my eyes were like flickering, like they were opening and closing really, really fast.
I think that means you have a problem.
I mean, and have you ever done that much?
No.
No?
So you wouldn't know.
That honestly reminds me of the time when we first started doing it at your house. Oh my god, I would have such I would literally lay in your bed and I would feel like waves of energy coursing through my body. It was so fucking weird and vivid.
When you first started doing it at your house, like I told you guys that, but I remember when I started like fucking like I was just crying because I looked outside and I saw the shadow of a person.
Yeah,
like,
you were fucking with
Remember
you.
that? That was so funny, dude.
dude, you guys kept laughing at me. The only person, dumbass, of all people.
I know.
Damn.
We should haunt you more on hallucinogenic, Sammy.
I think it would be funny to play Oreo Roulette.
Oh,
That
yeah,
would be
you put
amazing.
So this is Oreo Roulette. You put a tab of ecstasy or acid in between an Oreo, and then you put it, and then you have someone else randomly put it in one of the like sleeves of the Oreos, and you just eat like from the Oreo thing like normal, and whoever gets it would get on that tab of ecstasy.
That sounds horrible.
Oh, it's roulette.
It's horrible.
That sounds horrible and possibly
Russian
even
roulette for
illegal.
sure.
Everyone would have to agree, obviously, but yeah,
Consensually,
yeah, consent to this theoretical scenario.
that we've never done, of course.
Yet,
Allegedly.
allegedly.
I think it would be funny if you put like shrooms in like a cheese grater and grate them and put them in an Oreo cookie.
Dude,
That
would
way
be,
you probably couldn't
like,
taste it.
baking it.
Not baking it, but like
Or
mixing it
like
with
a
the-
making it
No,
into like a powder
no.
of some
Shrooms
kind?
just taste like earth. They taste like dirt. Like if I had to describe it, it just tastes like dirt.
and we just
Allegedly.
have to mix dirt with Oreo cream, and we have to put it ourselves, and then we'd have to make 2 batches, one with the grated powdered.
I don't
Shrooms
know.
and
I don't know
like-
if cooking mushrooms makes it less potent. You need to
I
look
don't.
something up. You need to look something.
I don't think we'd
No,
cook it.
I've never done drugs in my
We
life.
put it in the cream.
But I don't
I
think
would
I
never
would.
do
I don't think
drugs.
I'd feel comfortable doing that.
Yeah, I would
for
never
sure.
do drugs.
Me too.
I've
Me
never
too,
done
me
drugs
too.
in my entire life, but I don't think I'd be
Straight
comfortable
up.
with any of that.
Strictly
No.
soda.
If you would ever have shrooms, you should just eat them because it just tastes like dirt. It's not even bad dirt. Or
It's good dirt.
some people put it on like a peanut butter sandwich, and they do
Or a
that.
pizza. Oh my god, what if we get a pizza?
Oh my
pizza,
god, you could. You
pizza
literally
mushroom
could. You
roulette.
really could.
It's actually perfect. Oh my god, that's so perfect. Oh my
It would
god.
be pretty. You'd have to be very careful with how you spread it, because if you put too much on a certain
wait.
slice, you could probably fuck
Wait.
yourself up.
I looked up are shrooms illegal, and then the first thing that pops up is big letters. Yes.
That's hilarious. Did you know that the seeds to grow hallucinogenic mushrooms aren't illegal though? Did you
What?
know
The
that?
what?
The seeds to grow hallucinogenic mushrooms aren't illegal to buy
Oh my god. Oh my god.
or own.
That's That's really cool. That's really cool to know.
I know.
That's really
You
cool
know,
to
you know,
know. Say it in the mic
your
louder.
girlfriend's sister wants to actually grow some.
Does she?
I was talking to Sammy's girlfriend's sister, and she said she'd be interested in growing some. And I was like,
Damn.
if you ever do,
Allegedly.
hit me up.
Hit me up. Hit me up.
Hit me up. Damn.
Honestly, though, what I like about mushrooms compared to other chemical hallucinogenics is that you can't, like, you either get working mushrooms or you get shit mushrooms. Like, there's no way. I mean, okay, obviously you can get a bad
It's like
batch,
Russian roulette.
but like, you're most likely going to get the real thing in mushrooms compared to like a chemical that someone just creates. You need to get like with a real like dealer or like a real distributor, and even then it would be like, I don't know if these are 100%. You need to test them with test strips, and I just feel like mushrooms are all more natural, hallucinogenic, similar to devil's.
In this theoretical,
Theoretical.
situation.
Yes.
This is all
Anyway, Sammy,
theoretical.
we're gonna inject you with DMT now. Hope you don't mind.
Yeah, the person listening to this.
State mandated DMT.
Yep.
State-mandated girlfriend.
God, I wish that existed for
For someone here. For someone here.
You're gonna make Jenny leave.
Jenny.
Who's Jenny?
Do you have a story to tell? Is he here?
Yeah, he's muted.
No, I do not.
You don't?
Okay.
Why don't you
Alright,
have a
say a
story
funny
to
story.
tell?
Say a funny story now. Did I tell you guys on the camping trip where I was at the Boy Scouts camping trip and we went to the Mount Lemon? Oh my god, that's also a name. Erase what mountain it was. So we went
Lemon.
to
I'll mute it.
a mountain camping site, and we went there and we were sleeping in the tents, and one of the campgrounds like has a surveillance system running. It's like kind of in the woods but not really. It's like on a campground. You know what I'm talking about? Anyways,
Mhm.
the campgrounds had like these security cameras, and they said while we were asleep in the tents that a bear went through the campgrounds. It was a black
What the-
bear, but still a bear went through the campgrounds.
Dude,
That
that
actually-
reminds me. When I was in elementary school, I went on this like field trip to like this camp too, and like on the
Why was it
last
two?
day of the camp, like the kids were like talking about like the devil and like all this demonic shit, and I was like, what the fuck are you guys fucking talking about? And that shit terrified the fuck out of me. So I moved to the other camp cabin because they were just like talking about crazy fucking shit that like I didn't want to hear. And then like I swapped beds with another guy that wanted to be in the other cabin, and then like he came back too because he was like, they're
Oh my
talking about
God,
the
that's
devil
pretty
and shit.
funny. That's really funny.
I remember we went hiking, and on the way back to the car. Oh my! Wait, before that, I kind of want to say Aiden took 2 shits while we were hiking. Do you
And
guys
he
remember
had the
that?
mythical no wipes. Everybody listening to this knows what that is. The mythical no wipe
He
when
had
you shit.
one mythical no wipe. He had one mythical no wipe, and he kept a towel. He wiped his ass with a towel.
No
and
shit.
He
No
shit.
shit on
He
it.
shit. He shit twice. The first time it was a no wipe. The second one it was a fuck ton of shit on it. So he just he left it on the floor.
Was it when I went hiking with you guys?
Yeah, we only went hiking once, Sammy.
Oh,
Yeah, you
okay.
were there.
I don't remember.
That
I
was
don't remember
that-
him
that
having
was
a
that.
bunch of shit on him.
You don't remember?
Dude, I remember he shat on himself. I don't remember it being like. Never mind. That's funny.
So that yeah, but what I was originally going to say was on the way back, Sammy got a call from his grandma
Oh my
that
god.
said, what did it say, Sammy? I forgot.
She was
I
just
don't.
wherever
she was
where we
calling
went
me
to
and
go
she was
hiking.
she was like really worried. She was like, mijito, there's supposed to be a fire.
No. She
around
was
the-
like the trail you're on is supposed to be closed because of a fire nearby, and we looked and it wasn't closed. And she's like, it's closed, and we're like, whatever. Sammy, tell this bitch to end the call so we can continue.
Shut up, Jacob. Don't call my nana a fucking bitch, you dickhead.
Obviously, she wasn't, Sammy. You know I'm kidding, because this is all theoretical, of course.
This is all theoretical.
For sure.
Yeah,
That was
after we had
funny, though.
gone through the hiking trip and we were like on our way back. My
Yeah,
nana
yeah,
called
yeah.
me. No, you shouldn't go on that hike. It's closed off.
But-
you might get in trouble with the
Yeah.
police.
It
I'm
was
like,
honestly,
"Oh,
I'm so
fuck."
glad we came that early in the morning. It was surreal being there that early and seeing like the sun,
Love that.
and seeing the sun rise up through the and seeing the
That was
sun
cool.
rise up
That
through the
was cool, yeah.
mountains.
I like
It
laying
was
on the
so
rock.
good. The only thing I
I
The
love
only
their
thing-
our idea of like what if there was like a I don't remember who came up with it, but I like the idea that we had of like what if there was like a concert like in that little like area.
Oh my god, yeah, that'd be so cool. It'd be such a bitch to get all the equipment up there though, but
It
you could.
would be, but it would be so awesome to see.
Oh, it would be super fucking cool.
Yeah.
That is one of the best memories I've ever had with you guys. I remember waking up,
Yeah, waking up was probably the worst part, but after that, it was
Oh,
so
yeah.
fun. It was so
morning,
fun.
and feeling like I don't remember.
Accomplished. It was accomplished.
Yeah, it was
Wearing
great.
my big
It was
fucking
how
mariachi hat.
What?
I said I remember wearing my big fucking mariachi hat.
Yeah,
to-
yeah, that
to
was
it.
so funny. Dude, I wish I want to go there again when it rains because you guys haven't experienced it with water. It's such a different experience because
That shit sounds scary. Like,
no,
what if
it's
like,
not scary because a lot of the path is still like walkable. It's still walkable. It's just that you have to watch out for the middle part because there's water. Like obviously, Sam, you're not gonna die, but you might get wet if you slip in. You know what I mean? Like you're not
Yeah,
gonna
I
die.
guess so. I don't know. I don't trust like that because like where we're at, people fucking dying like
No,
like
Sam, I'm telling you, how would you die from
that?
this? I'm telling you, you
Oh
wouldn't
my
die.
god,
Like,
Aiden's back.
we
Holy
were
shit.
just talking about our hiking trip, Aiden.
Like we need to go after it like rain, so that way there's an active water flow, not as it's raining. That sounds extremely dangerous.
Tell us,
Aiden-
tell us if you're okay with this. We talk about how you shat at yourself after the hiking trip.
The no wipe, the infamous no wipe,
the mythical no wipe.
the world changing no wipe.
Yeah, I had to take a massive shit while returning back from the hike, like on the hike back, and Jacob ran off and got
I didn't
separated.
ran off.
I know,
sped
because you're
walked.
such
I
a dick,
sped walked.
Jacob.
It's because you guys were so slow, and I was like, I'm just gonna get to the
What
car,
the
bro.
hell up, Jacob? You left
No,
us there.
the funniest thing is
Anyway.
that when I was up there was this like other couple up there, and they're like half naked, like kissing in the back of this guy's truck, and it was so fucking awkward. And I just stood by Sammy's car, and I swear to God, you guys were just like you were almost up there. So I
That's
was
why
like,
you should have stayed with us.
listen,
fucker.
listen.
Like, I tried-
So I
Anyway,
was
go
up
on,
there, and
David.
I was waiting for you guys because
Oh my
you
God.
guys were right there. It wasn't hard to get there, but then you guys got lost. And I'm like, oh my God, I gotta go down there and find you fuckers. And then I was going
Anyways,
down, and then you guys found the right path
anyways.
eventually.
Jacob,
Anyways,
shut up. I'm gonna mute you.
Well, now that I learned my lesson, I'll never leave you guys alone again.
Anyways, as you were saying, Aiden.
So we were hiking up, me and Sam. We were just, I think. Oh wait, who was with me?
It was me, Manuel, and you.
Okay,
Yeah, after
we
I
were
ran away.
because Jacob ran uphill. We didn't even know how to get
Sprinted
back.
away.
Anyways, I had to take a massive shit. Like I'd been holding it in the entire day. And we were hiking in the fucking desert. All the sun's beating down on us. We're climbing uphill. That shit is musty as fuck, let me tell you. So we find like a little bush or something. I'm like, guys, I have to take a shit. I have to take a shit so bad. So I took a shit, and it was like, I swear to God, it was like clumpy, like came out in fucking like rock hard batches. I'm like, dude, I'm not ready to wipe my ass in the desert. So I brought a towel that I ended up not using because we thought there was gonna be water, and it was like a cheap towel. I didn't really care, so I was just gonna wipe my ass with it. So this massive, nasty dump, dookie, like musty, been sitting in my fucking toilet all day. And then I take the towel and I wipe my ass, and the towel is completely
The
clean.
mythical
There's
no
not
wipe.
a drop of shit on the towel. It's like, what the fuck? Did I miss my asshole or something? So I wipe again and again and again, and there's nothing. It was like a fucking super clean, like fucking stop, drop, and roll shit, dude. There was no wiping involved.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. And then the second time you had to shit that walk, you shit on top of a mountain. And then so much shit. You just left it there.
Yeah, I left the the mountain or shit. There's two on the mountain.
It's still there to this day.
Unless some fucking animal like ate it.
Ate that shit, that yummy shit, that human shit.
Oh my god.
That
Oh
towel,
my
he said
God.
that he just left it.
Pops up and I'm gonna use that towel for good. But yeah, as I was saying, I would love to go back on that trail when it after it rains.
Oh, that was Let's try some new ones with you guys.
Obviously, there's new
Whatever.
ones down. I don't want to say like the location, but if you guys know, up near you guys you're gonna have to censor this, but near
Where we live.
yeah, there's a trail over that direction. I went on there for a field trip, and there's actually a water spring there.
Oh,
that's
nice.
cool.
We should go there.
Who knows?
I'll
It might be
need to look
right
up what the trail is
in our
called.
undisclosed location.
Damn.
Actually, let me look it up right now.
So Janny doesn't have any stories to tell Aiden. He hasn't said anything this entire show except like no. Do you have any stories you want to tell?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, since he's not here, I have to tell the cum goblin story. Like, he's not here to stop me, so I have to tell it. Like, there's no one here. So
I
I'm
am
gonna tell it. What? Did you guys hear something?
I didn't hear anything.
Okay, if nobody unmuted their mic and talk.
No one
you
objects
have
to
to
the
be-
cum goblin story.
Why do you have to be an asshole? This.
We just took you back.
This is a real story. This is a secret to
He's like, why you
reveal.
gotta bring it up now of all times, Aiden?
This is a
The cum goblin story.
You're talking about this as if it's like an actual secret that you've hidden for years and never told anyone. This is
He's
a
never
one.
told anyone the cum
Okay,
goblin
guys,
story
I want to
Aiden
send you a
ever in
link.
his
I'm gonna
life.
send you a link. I think this is it, but I'm not positive.
This is a 100% fabricated like story. It's not real, and you're talking
Just
as
like
if this
stories
is
on
an
this
actual
podcast.
secret. Whatever Aiden says right now is
Just like every story on this
actually
podcast.
accurate, and it can be backed by evidence. Oh, that's so funny. But honestly, what story do you have to tell, Aiden?
I have to think of another story. Hold on. I mean, fuck, I said his name. You have to censor that.
Okay.
This is the most censoring Manuel's gonna have to do in any episode of his.
No, that worse. I promise you. Remember when Logan said ninja?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's funny.
Damn.
Gamer
Do you
word.
not have a story that you want to tell, Aiden?
Yeah, I'm looking at these other trails, guys, and I think I sent the right one.
Nice.
Awesome. Put the link up right now on this.
Yeah.
Anyways, go on.
I don't think it's stories, but we're all involved because those are the most entertaining because we can tell multiple perspectives.
Yeah, true.
Damn.
Well, I mean, like we
took
were all there for the cum
trail.
goblin story, Aiden.
We tell the monkey burger story.
No,
What?
the monkey burger one.
What? Just that we went to Monkey Burger, the undisclosed location that is only in our
Monkey
Is that
burger doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know.
Fine, cut out everything about monkey burger. Pretend it didn't exist.
Because it didn't. It's not real. There's no evidence pointing to the fact that it was real ever.
Give me the scissors. I'm gonna cut my pubes off.
I'm kidding. Let's talk about Monkey Burger. I like Monkey Burger as a monkey myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you
Yeah,
want
you
to
could talk about it.
what story? Just that we went there? It was awesome. It
No,
tasted
that's-
so good. That was the best burger I had in my life.
It was real monkey.
It was made with a real genuine monkey. It was awesome.
Oh
I
shit,
like
guys,
that
I'm looking, and it might be this other one. Let me send it. Let me send
Dude,
it.
oh my god! Of course you would give us the wrong
I know.
trail.
I know.
Man.
Dude, they're both.
God
Oh my god!
damn it.
Oh, where's my mute button?
His V-Bucks. Where's my V-Bucks? He says.
gatekeep these trails so no one knows where they are.
Mm-hmm. I will.
Yeah, we're trail gatekeepers, everybody.
Trailblazers.
Trailblazers.
What's up,
But yeah,
Blazers? The
Monkey
fuck is
Burger
it?
had the best fucking burger I've
Blazers
ever
are
had in my
word. I mean,
entire
blazer
life.
is our word. You can use blazer.
Shut up.
Hey,
Oh
yeah.
my god, I'm trying to think of another story that involves all four of us.
Monkey
All the time we all
Burger.
had an orgy.
Damn.
Yeah, that one we can't tell online.
Oh
we
yeah,
also
you're right.
signed
Because
in-
that one's real. That one's
in
undeniably
case.
real, not fabricated.
All
and we all
fine,
signed
fine,
in
fine.
case.
So you're gonna have to cut out every single mention of Monkey Burger I've said this entire time.
Damn.
Yeah, you're gonna have to censor a lot
Time
of this
to
part.
NDA. We're not allowed to talk about that time when Barack Obama came to town.
Yeah, we're not allowed to talk about that.
Not
'Cause remember
that
what he did
one,
with my
yeah.
mother?
Oh yeah, for sure. I
Dude.
remember. I was there.
Yeah. It was
One
rough.
of my best memories ever is when me and Jacob, back in the day, it was just me and Jacob. And one of Jacob's parents used to work at like a hospital, and they had a cafeteria. And I don't know why, but the food was so goddamn good
my
for
mother.
no reason.
Yeah, it honestly was good because some days I would like drive with her to work, and then I would just walk from the hospital to the bus stop so I could go to school. But every time I'd walk past the cafeteria, downstairs, and I would always get a breakfast sandwich, and it was so fucking good for some reason. I don't know why. Also, that's when I went to the AM/PM store right there, Aiden. I mean, a quick stop store. I don't know how local that is. You might have to censor that. But anyway.
Look up AM/PM locations.
You know what's really funny, guys?
Oh my God, I
I've been
didn't
to
get
the
finished. I
hospital
didn't
for, like,
finish.
a week before. Like I was in the hospital for like a week and I never had any hospital food.
Oh, okay. So they starved you?
Well, yeah, I just like I don't
Jacob,
know. I
please?
just what I was like kind of scared to try it. I just
So you
like
didn't eat
I was
any
like, "No,
food
I'm
for a
good."
week?
It's not
Yeah,
like
exactly.
How the fuck did you survive?
Wait,
Dude,
why
I
were you in the
pulled
hospital
through.
for a week?
I pulled through.
When
Why were
when
you in
did
the-
this happen? When? How old were you?
What do you mean? How old was I? I was like 14. You don't
Oh.
remember?
No, I what?
Because of baseball? Was it because of
I
baseball?
never remembered. I wasn't your friend at the time.
Yeah, you were. Yes, we were friends.
With
I never told
Manuel?
you.
With Manuel?
You don't remember when I was gone for that week.
Sammy, we met in high school.
Yes, I know. I was 14.
In high school? You're so
In
full
high
of
school?
shit, Sammy. You're so full of shit. This is why we're not your friends anymore.
No,
Shut the hell up, Jacob.
No. Actually, yeah. Sammy's
Was it
right.
because of baseball?
Yes, it had to do with
Oh,
baseball.
then
but
yes, I remember.
It was
What
like
happened?
What do you mean? What happened? It was just I don't fucking I don't remember what
He's
happened. but
gaslighting us.
something happened
Ignore
with
him.
fucking,
Ignore him.
me, and that shit like I couldn't walk for like a week and it fucking sucked. But I don't think I ever like heard from the doctors what it was. I think they told my parents just everything basically.
Oh, okay. And they kept you in the dark and then didn't feed you for a week.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you guys remember at Aiden's house when we had the fucking mix of white rice and lime shrimp ramen noodles? And we
I
mixed it
remember
all
that
on like a
good.
big
I like that a
mukbang
lot.
plate. Oh my god, that shit was so good.
That shit was so good.
Yeah,
We gotta do that again. Just because, like, it was just a big ass mukbang plate, and we just had a fork and we just went to town. It was so good.
Damn.
And it was so much food to where you were like, I don't even mind eating from the same plate because it was just like you were never worried if someone was eating more than you.
That shit was delicious.
It really was. Oh my god, I went to 7-Eleven today and I saw them have that lime shrimp flavor and I was like, oh my god, I should get this.
Really?
Yeah, I saw that they had it.
That sounds awesome. Did you get it?
No, but I bet I could just
Dude.
order it.
We should totally do that again.
I would love to.
Bring it to through the TSA and like they'll if they ask if it's a bomb, just say no, it's nothing.
They probably would let me because it's a dried noodle substance.
Yeah.
Like, I have no idea how that flown before.
You've never
This
flown
is-
before?
Well, I've flown as a baby, but that was it.
So you need to fly recently. You're missing out, my man. Us,
You are.
we've flown, and Sammy, it's a neat experience. You should actually try it as an adult.
it's definitely something you should experience soon.
Before the end of
Because
the
it's
world.
fun. Yeah, because it's fun.
Sammy, take off.
Flying.
What's it? Jet lag? Ooh, that's pretty spooky, Sammy. You're gonna like
Isn't it? It won't be that bad though, because wherever you vertical in, like about vertical to where we are, just across the country that way.
Jet lag?
What? Isn't jet lag like if you
When
isn't
you
jet
stall
lag
in the air, like when the air presses against the
I
plane?
my
I thought jet
experience.
lag was like how you feel like after crossing time zones, like you like feeling like you're in your own but you're not.
Oh, I actually don't know if that's the real. I don't know what the definition is. I thought it was when you go through a rough patch of air in the sky and the plane like kind of shakes a little.
That's turbulence.
Oh fuck, you're right. That is turbulence. Sammy, you'd love turbulence.
Dumbass.
Shut the fuck up.
There is
A
there's
temporary condition that occurs due to traveling between different time zones.
Okay,
is-
yeah, then
fucking right.
yeah.
I'm
I
smart.
believe you. I never doubted you. I had my words.
Yes, you
mixed up.
did.
Shut
You
up!
literally
Shut up!
doubted
Don't
me.
quote me. Don't go back and quote me and single out the clip where I said that.
I wish Aiden was still here because I wanted to ask him, but I could just ask you, Jacob. Do you remember that I was incredibly tired? Like almost every day I was in your town.
Yeah, I remember. It was
Like,
because of jet lag.
the first few days. No, Jacob, because I got into work at 6
Oh
p.m.
my
and
god,
got
you're right. You're right. You
at 4
literally
in the
left
morning.
the same day.
Yeah, I left and I didn't sleep on the plane because I was kind of scared because it was my
Yeah,
first
your
flight.
first flight in forever.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I was awake for over 13 hours.
Story you wanted to tell. I want to know now.
I just liked meeting Logan, but the story kind of got ruined by you guys.
Were you gonna tell the story of when Logan came to
Dude.
visit?
Yeah, but still, I don't want to tell it no more.
Why not?
It's not that
Wow.
cool. Literally, it was one of the days he visited. The sun was so hot outside, the cement in the street re-melted, and I stepped in it as a joke. And then there's a fucking layer of cement on the bottom of my shoes for fucking like weeks on end. And at work, it was so annoying because I would fucking slide on the tile of Albertsons, and oh my god, it was so fucking annoying.
I remember when that happened. You got so like there. It wasn't a layer at first. It was a whole ass piece of cement stuck to
I
your
know,
foot.
it literally
You had
was.
to you had to wait for it to dry, and you
Yeah,
slammed your foot on a curb for like 20 minutes.
I know, and it still wouldn't come out. And then eventually, one day at work, I was so fucking fed up with it that I legit just sat in the bathroom and picked it off by hand. It was awful.
I don't know if this is what Aiden was going to say, like his story, but I remember when Logan was here, we had someone's little like VR headset, and we were looking at fucking VR porn.
Remember that? That was the funniest shit we did. That was so
It was so nasty. That shit was nasty as hell.
it was my VR headset. I brought it because Jacob told me to, because he saw it in my house.
Now you're just questioning yourself, bro.
Also,
Sammy was the only one
I'm
that was
not gonna
disgusted.
lie. I'm not gonna lie, dude. VR pornography. Ooh, oh my god. It hits different though, like for real. If you've ever tried it, like I'd say try it once if you like pornography. If you dabble in it, you should try it once.
He keeps cutting out because his roommate is in the same room as him
Playing
playing
Halo.
Halo.
Joseph? Dude, I fucking hate Joseph.
Anyways, yeah, I would say if you participate in you should dabble in it with VR if you can. That is.
Jacob
I know,
condoned,
I've done it. It's pretty good.
It is pretty good.
Jacob, I mean not Jacob. Aiden, were you able to get it to work on your Oculus?
Yeah,
How was it?
it was alright. It was pretty
Did you
good.
play? Did you play games or did you just watch videos?
Dude, games are. I don't even know how to get fucking porn games on the Oculus.
Isn't there like a tab on the hub?
what?
No,
No, there is
Dude.
in the store. Yeah, there is.
it doesn't work with the Oculus.
Damn,
you
that
crack a-
sucks ass.
That's
Damn,
all,
this was
that's
a very interesting episode.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I will agree.
We've gone through all the emotions in this one
Somebody
episode.
check how long
You know,
we're
let's
gonna-
end it on this story. You guys remember 4th of July at Manuel's house?
That shit
No,
sucked ass.
please tell the story.
This is actually a very good story to end off on. Who wants to tell it?
Okay, the
That
story.
shit sucked.
The story is this. This is good. This is gonna wrap it up. The story is that we all had a grand old time, and there is no story to it because this event never happened.
This is a picture of his balls.
Put a picture of my balls on the screen.
Aiden, I think you should tell this story. Tell it the best you can right now to
Oh my
end
god,
off
Aiden,
this
fabricate
episode.
something. Don't say the real
Okay.
story. Nobody needs to know.
So, it started off as just just a little 4th of July
Do not
party.
mention the orgy.
Your ordinary 4th of July.
Do not mention the orgy.
And
Not
then,
this episode.
and then there was drama.
Cut that out.
and
Cut
then-
that out. Cut that out.
And then everyone got sad. And then Jacob tried running away because he was absolutely cronked out of his mind. And I had to literally pull him into the house because he
Holy
kept trying
shit, Aiden! You just unlocked a memory. Do you remember Grunk Monster?
to. What?
Do you remember the football player like Grunk or some stupid shit on the Monster can?
What?
Do you guys not remember Grunk or Crunk? What was his name?
Do you remember
it was
that?
Gronk, and
Gronk,
you guys
Gronk.
Oh yeah, Gronk. Oh yeah, the Gronk.
remember because you guys made the most vile ramen ever in my
Yes,
backyard.
yes. Oh my
Gronk.
god, Gronk. Oh my god. Oh my god, I need to look up a picture of that.
That shit was nasty. But
Wait,
yeah,
I need to see that. I need to see that because I'm losing the memory actively. Like as we speak, I need to see what
still
you're
remember
talking about.
the camp.
Hey, guys, Jacob and Manuel, do you remember that one time we were walking through that park and like we had a funny idea about time?
About time?
Yeah, like we had an idea, like remembering that moment. Remember that moment?
oh yeah, that moment about time.
No,
About time. About time.
Jacob and
Hey, there's the
Manuel.
Gronk time. There's the Gronk image I sent. Anyways, yes, I remember that one. It's the field we were talking about. We had a thing where we would joke around and say, what if there was like a landmark of this field? We were walking to the field one day, and we were like, what if every time we remembered this moment, we would get transported back into that moment, all of us collectively, like
Yeah,
regardless,
with all of our knowledge.
yeah, from
Holy
all of
shit.
our knowledge.
Remember that? That's
Yeah.
actually happening right now.
And we go back to the field. Dude, honestly, imagine if we
I
were
wish.
this far into our
I
lives
wish.
and we fucking do that.
I wish. I really wish that
Oh
would
my god,
happen.
dude. So much fucking knowledge would be lost.
If we bet on all the
I
Like,
barely
all-
wouldn't be a virgin. Manuel would still be a virgin.
Wait, guys, do you see that portal?
Oh my god, don't go to it. Don't go into the portal.
Wait, no, there's no way. Wait, hold up. Wait, is that me from the past? No way.
Dude, that's us. That's us walking.
Dude, that's us. Dude, that's us. No way.
No,
Wait, let's
no,
go, guys. Let's go.
no! Ah!
I'm falling in.